notion that the state comes here and asks jurors to put somebody to death suggests that they have completed an investigation that warrants that co-signing, co-signature. To suggest that, okay, there are a lot of things that we could have done and we didn't do, and if you ask about it, we're going to go do it and introduce it while the proceedings ensue, is not only an ambush, but it's an insult to the process.
Hi everyone, I'm your host, owner, and creator of The Mix. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you can see what this video is going to be about, pretty much YNW MELLY, his legal team, in my opinion, how strong they are, and a couple other things I just wanted to bring to the forefront and make clear. But before I continue with my discussion, commentary, and reaction, I need for you all to like, share, subscribe to The Mix. It's free to support my channel, everyone. It's definitely free. YouTube is free. So you can support me a couple ways. You can support me by smashing that subscription button for those who are digitally passing by and have yet to subscribe. And along with that, you smash that notification bell as well. That way you tune with all the content I drop on my channel, and that's for everyone. Another way you can support is by dropping comments, liking this video, engaging in the discussion section, which I am very appreciative to those who have been engaging in the discussion section of my channel. I appreciate it. And to go along with that, you can support by donating towards content enhancement creation. Yes, my zelle information is in the description section of my channel and my cash app information. I'm not picky. $1, $2, $3, etc., etc. It takes resources to up some levels on my channel as far as technology and content wise, and just to do a little more is pretty much evolve in this content creation space. And finally, another way you can support my channel by listening to this video. Listen to the video from beginning to end. Get my viewership up. That helps a lot. I appreciate you all in advance, especially to my day one subscribers and those who are just sticking with me, by me on this YouTube journey. I really, really, truly appreciate everyone, even those who haven't subscribed and just click on my video. But maybe one day you'll go ahead and just say and be froggy and say, hey, let me subscribe. But so while you're all doing that and listening to my content, let me jump right into this topic at hand. Yes, YNW MELLY. Okay, number one, a comment stuck out to me on one of my videos, and as you heard, listen to that short that I did on YNW MELLY, which I grabbed from the law criminal channel on YouTube. So that's there for everyone to watch, you, me, anyone, even if I wasn't creating content. So, but specifically the YNW MELLY short video I did, let me be clear, especially for those who are new to my channel, head on over to the about section. That way you'll know and familiarize yourself with what my channel is about. Also head on over to the video section, look at a lot of different videos I've done on a variety of topics. This channel is multifaceted, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, for hopefully everyone, from technology to legal opinions and reviews to fitness, journeys, experiences, travel, all of that, to possibly like real estate. It's just a variety of different topics. So celebrity news, gossip, all of that type of stuff as well. So let me be clear. I do not support YNW MELLY. I don't know where that came from or why that particular commenter thought that. And I say this respectfully, just because I do a reaction or comment on the legal process and how the prosecutors, how the private attorneys, how the judge, how they navigate that process in court, doesn't mean that I support said person. I'm a big proponent of fair justice, even if a person is guilty or innocent. I don't know. I'm not here to argue that. Going over to my video section, you see some other videos I've done on YNW MELLY and a variety of other people and their cases and this and that. So I'm not here to argue guilt or innocence in this matter. I don't know. I don't even follow this guy. He's a young guy. He could be my child. So, but I'm just here bringing to you my commentary, reaction, or opinion based off of my experience, based off of my knowledge, my skills, and my background. For those who don't know, I have a legal background. I'm not an attorney. I do not practice law. Just give my opinion and reaction. This is YouTube, So, hey, my channel is for informational and entertainment purposes, and hopefully some of you all could learn something by watching my channel. I learn something, try to learn something every day. I'm forever a student. I'm not too big or too large or too small to be a student of anything, you know what I'm saying? And I pick and choose, of course, and have and do my best to have discernment when funneling or when listening to or receiving information. I don't, just because someone says this or says that, I might agree with them in part, and on other issues I may not agree with them. So this is just, if you're not a sheep, this is the way you think. So, and I say that respectfully. So yeah, so again, I do not support YNW Melly, and I don't know if he's guilty or innocent, and no one wins in all of this. The victims, the people who were on the receiving end for whatever actions he's done, and whatever the case may be. Well, we know what they're saying he's done, double murder, so no one wins. Only people who win is the justice system, the attorneys, the courts, just think about it. They're winning. They're excelling in their careers and all of that. They're getting paid, all of that. So when it comes to the defendant and the victim, and my heart goes out to the victim's family. In this instance, based off of what I've kind of researched or whatever, to say that the victims deserve this or that, I don't know that. I don't know that in detail, but I will continue to provide my reaction and my opinion on this matter. So, and like I said, my background, what is legal, real estate, civil, notary, more. So my overview and perspective is something subjective and or objective based on, like I said, my education, experience, skill set, etc., etc. And also, if I don't put a free ABCD on it, that means I don't support the person. That's just common sense. If you head on over to my video section, you'll see who I say I support. You'll see who I say, no, I'm not believing the charges. I'm not believing the narrative that's connected to the charges. I'm not believing the charges that's connected to the narrative. You will see who I say I support in the free whomever space. I never said free YNW Melly. I never said that in that aspect. So I'm just making myself clear, because if I say free whomever, that means I'm saying that with my chest, and I'm supporting that person with my chest. And I have my own opinion and perspective as to why I support that person. So just because I do a short or a reel trying to pretty much convey that the prosecutors in the YNW Melly's case, in my opinion, they're moving funny based off of that clip I played. I showed you all in the beginning. Based off of what his attorneys is presenting. And he has some good attorneys. They are good. They some great attorneys. Whether he did it or not, he got some great attorneys. I'm not here to argue his guilt or innocence. But what I do know, YNW Melly got some great attorneys. And also what I do know, that this legal system in America is flawed. Especially when it comes to black and brown people. There are people who are literally in prison that didn't do anything. Who are literally in prison who were framed. That just was on the receiving end of injustice. So, some people, if they really did something and they get off, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Oh well, that means the prosecutors didn't have a strong case. That means the prosecutors fumbled the bag, as they would say, legal bag, in terms of prosecutorial actions, and their case wasn't as strong. And maybe if they take their time, and this is just my opinion, maybe if they take their time, color inside the lines, and do things ethically in the right way, and have the skill set and knowledge, they can gain convictions on the people who are truly guilty. So that's my take on that. But like I said, I'm just here to give my objective and perspective and subjective overview on different topics, and it doesn't necessarily have to be legal. And if you head on over to my video section, you will see that I speak about a variety of different topics. Lately, it's more legal, from this person to that person, but hey, that's my passion. I like it, and I enjoy doing it. Lastly, if a person is guilty of something, take for instance the YNW Melly as 50 Cent says, if they say he did that shit, and a lot of people saying YNW Melly did that shit, whatever you want to say, if he's guilty, then prove it, prosecutor. Then prove it, prosecutor. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything questionable, or violate someone's constitutional rights to gain a conviction, or jury or judge. That would be unethical. That would be questionable, and that's basically what YNW Melly's attorneys were pointing out. If you got a strong case, then how you still investigating it during trial and say, "Oh, we gonna do this and we gonna go"? No. That's not following the rules of law. So if you have a solid case from a prosecutorial perspective, and again, this is just my opinion, you guys don't take it or whatever, because you do your own research of that. But this is my opinion based on my skills, knowledge, and all of that, and my little research, and my background, and my education. So if you have a strong case, then color inside the lines fairly and ethically. Step your weight up court-wise. Step your weight up when it comes to litigating in court. Step your trial experience up. You know, if YNW Melly's legal team, which is his defense team, seems like they on the ball. They got the skills and everything. So prosecutors, step your weight up in an ethical manner. You know, so this is chess, not checkers. And just because a person is guilty of something and got their hands caught in a cookie jar and it's on video, the prosecutor still has rules to follow. You have to. Don't get mad at me. That's the American justice system. Speak to the lawmakers, the founding fathers, all of them. So it should be applied. The process, the legal process, the judicial process from a criminal or civil perspective should be applied fairly and equally across the board, no matter what your race is, no matter if you did it or not. I'm just saying it should be done fairly. They shouldn't be cutting corners and this and that. It's just like the Boosie situation when the prosecutors came back and said to the judge they didn't agree basically with what the judge said, which the judge granted Boosie bond. And the prosecutor's like, no, heck no, hell no, I don't agree with that. What did the prosecutors do? They filed a motion for the judge to reconsider and to deny bond again. The judge ended up denying the prosecutor's motion. So the prosecutor basically said, fuck you, judge. That's what they said. Excuse my French. I'm going over your head. I'm going to another judge. To be honest, what they did was legal. The prosecutors, what they did was legal. They followed the rules. Do they normally do that with other cases? According to Boosie's attorney, and I'm just speaking from what I read in the media, according to Boosie's attorney, they've never even experienced the prosecutors doing that. Usually the prosecutors accept what the judge has said and move on. Okay, you granted bond. Okay, so that's just an example of following the rules. The prosecutors did, but in my mind, in my opinion, they was playing dirty legally, but they were well within their rights. But they did that to troll Boosie. Boosie trolls them. Let's just keep it real and honest. But Boosie trolls them, and hopefully Boosie shut up. So that's just my example when it comes to rules of law in the process, in the proceedings. So there you have it with that. But yeah, so again, the prosecutors, they shouldn't have to act ethically, questionably, or violate someone's rights to convince a jury to rule guilty, to convince a judge to rule guilty. Because when you're facing criminal charges, you can pick judge or jury to make the decision over your case when it's presented in a court by your attorney and the prosecutors. Again, the judge is the referee. The judge do give and take, etc., etc. Let the prosecutors do this, or let them do that, or let the defense attorney do this, let certain evidence come in, whatever the case may be. And the judge is the referee, but the judge has rules to follow as well. However, the judge does have discretion. The prosecutors have discretion, and sometimes they can abuse that authority. Hence, the Boosie situation. The prosecutors, to me, that was abuse of authority, because the Boosie said the prosecutor said, wipe me down, and dust his shoulders off. That prosecutor knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. Let's just keep it $1,000. He did that, although he was in his legal rights to object to what the judge granted and to file whatever motions and appeal it to another judge. That prosecutor was trolling Boosie, and to me, in my opinion, that was abuse of power. But at the same time, Boosie is welcoming this type of energy from the law enforcement. They ain't gonna be on the side. The prosecutor, they gonna do what they can legally. I don't care if they gonna comb through and say, what else can I do to screw this ninja over? Let's just keep it 1,000. So Boosie welcomed that type of action or response. And that's just my opinion. So hopefully he shut up. But if the prosecutors have to act unethically and color outside the lines and violate someone's constitutional rights, whether they be guilty or innocent, that's not right and that's not fair. So that was just the basis of me commenting on attorneys that clip. Again, go to law. I think it's Law Crimes. They got that on YouTube channel. They have their own YouTube channel, and the case is out there for everybody to review and research and to listen and to watch. It's just like CNN, NBC, ABC, Fox News. They do the same thing, people. They do the same thing. They review cases and this and that. They bring news. So that's basically what I'm doing here on my YouTube channel, The Mix. Drop a comment, like this video, share this video, donate if you feeling froggy to do that. donate if you're interested in doing so. So, but yeah, the prosecutors should, and also too, the defense attorneys, they should navigate the judicial system, the court proceedings, the process fairly and ethically to get their client off. But the burden of proof rests on the prosecution. So the defense attorney, they in defense mode. It's just like basketball. I gave that example. You got both teams and then you got the referee, the judge. So the burden of proof rests on the prosecutors. So if they don't have a strong case, oh well, this chestnut checkers. And again, blame the founding fathers, blame the Constitution, blame the people who drafted this Constitution, the amendments and the laws and the bills and all of that. Go after them. Don't come for me. Unless I send for you. No, I'm just playing. But no, everybody's comments is respected on my channel, and I'll be responding to some, and I'll sometimes respond in a video, So, but at the same time, I just want to make it clear, I do not support YNW MELLY. And I'm just here to bring to you this whole entire legal process with his case. I'm not plugged in every day, daily. No, I'm not. But I tap in and watch some things here and there, and then my perspective and opinion on a matter. There you have it. As I stated before, the prosecutors have to play dirty. What it is and violates what it is and violates somebody's by coloring outside the lines, doing things outside the rule of law from a prosecutorial action perspective, then they're wrong. They're wrong. Just to gain a conviction, that's wrong. I'm not rocking with that. Period. So, but like this video, share this video. Thank you all for tuning into The Mix. I hope you guys gain a better understanding of what my channel is kind of about when it comes to certain topics like this, similar to this, legal related. I've even, like I said, done a video reaction on Tiger Woods, and that's a civil case. So him and his girlfriend, which is hilarious. So head on over to my video section. I hope you guys have time to just gain an understanding of where my perspective is. And I'm not perfect. Sometimes I might get it wrong with certain cases and all of that, and I'm not one above reproach. I'll come back and be like, dang, I got that wrong. Oh, that sucks, this and that. So it is what it is. But overall, my channel is for informational and entertainment purposes and more. So there you have it. Like this video, share this video. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting The Mix. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.